Somewhere out there, there's a place where the rules simply stop, where down has no bottom, where the future points in only one direction, inward. If you fell into a black hole, you wouldn't just die, you would leave the universe entirely. And on the way down, you'd see things no human eye was ever meant to see. So let's do it. Let's fall in, slowly, step by step, and find out what really happens. Because the truth is stranger than anything science fiction ever imagined. First, forget the idea of a cosmic vacuum cleaner sucking everything in. A black hole doesn't suck. It's something far simpler and far more terrifying. It's gravity taken to its absolute limit. When a truly massive star runs out of fuel, it can no longer hold itself up. In a fraction of a second, its core collapses, an entire sun crushed into a point. And the gravity left behind is so intense that nothing can escape it. Not rockets, not light, not information itself. Around that point is a boundary called the event horizon. It's not a surface you could touch. It's a line in space, a point of no return. Cross it, and to leave, you would need to travel faster than light, and nothing can. Here's the part that breaks people's brains. The black hole we're going to fall into isn't small. The biggest ones at the centers of galaxies are millions of times heavier than our sun, wide enough to swallow our entire solar system whole. For most of history, black holes were only a prediction, strange solutions hidden inside Einstein's equations. Even Einstein himself doubted they could really exist. Today we know better. They are everywhere. And one sits at the very center of our own galaxy. It's called Sagittarius A star, about 4 million times the mass of the Sun, and the entire Milky Way, including us, slowly turns around it. Then, in 2019, humanity did something that once sounded impossible. We took a picture of one. Telescopes scattered across the whole planet were linked together into a single instrument, nearly the size of the Earth. And they captured the giant black hole in a galaxy called M87, 55 million light-years away. The image was simple and staggering, a ring of glowing light wrapped around a circle of perfect black. That dark center is the shadow of the event horizon itself, a photograph of the edge of forever. A few years later, they did it again, this time imaging the monster at the heart of our own galaxy. So, this is not science fiction. The black hole we're about to fall into is real. And strangely, one of these giants is the gentlest way to fall in. So, let's choose one and begin. As we drift closer, the first thing we notice is the light. A ring of superheated gas spirals around the black hole at nearly the speed of light, glowing white-hot. This is the accretion disk, the brightest, most violent place in the cosmos. Some of these disks outshine entire galaxies, but look past the disk, and something impossible is happening to the sky itself. The black hole's gravity is so strong it bends the path of light. Stars that should be hidden behind it are smeared into glowing arcs. You can see the back of the black hole wrapped around its own front. The whole universe seems to curl into a ring around the darkness. And now, the strangest part of the entire journey, time. The closer you fall, the slower your time runs compared to everyone watching from a safe distance. To them, you appear to fall slower and slower, your image reddening, dimming, freezing just above the edge. To the outside universe, you never quite fall in, you simply fade and hang there forever. But from inside the ship, you feel nothing slow down at all. You keep falling, and the edge The point of no return rushes up to meet you. You cross it, the event horizon, and here's the eeriest fact of all. Nothing happens. There's no wall, no flash, no alarm. For a giant black hole, you could sail across the point of no return without noticing a thing. You might already be inside one and not know it, but you have crossed a line you can never uncross. Behind you, the exit is gone, not blocked, but erased. In here, every direction you could point, every path you could take, leads deeper in. The center isn't a place anymore. It's your future. Falling toward it is as unavoidable as tomorrow. And when you look back, the entire outside universe is squeezed into a shrinking circle of light behind you, brightening, blue shifting, speeding up. In your final moments, you might watch the future of the cosmos play out above you, faster and faster, like the universe fast-forwarding to its own end. Then gravity turns its attention to you. The pull on your feet is now stronger than the pull on your head. The difference is small at first, then it isn't. Your body is stretched, longer and thinner and longer still. Physicists have a real official name for this. They call it spaghettification. You are pulled into a strand of atoms, falling toward a point that should not exist, because at the very center waits the singularity, where, according to our best theories, all of the black hole's mass is crushed into a region of zero size and infinite density. And this is where honesty matters. Nobody actually knows what's there. At the singularity, the equations of physics stop giving answers. Space and time as we understand them break down. The greatest minds alive cannot tell you what happens next because our laws themselves run out. That's not a gap in a YouTube video. That's a genuine edge of human knowledge. But here's the twist that makes black holes even stranger than a place you can't escape. Black holes are not forever. Stephen Hawking showed that they very, very slowly leak energy, and over unimaginable spans of time, they evaporate. They die. So the most powerful objects in the universe are also, in the end, temporary. Given enough time, far longer than the universe has existed so far, even the giants will fizzle out into nothing. A black hole is a one-way door, a place where time tilts, where light bends back on itself, and where the rules we trust completely simply stop. It is the universe reminding us that reality is under no obligation to make sense to us. We map galaxies, we weigh stars, we trace light across billions of years, and still, at the heart of every black hole, there is a question mark we cannot erase. Maybe that's the best part. In a universe this strange, there are still mysteries vast enough to swallow everything we think we know. If you want to keep exploring places that shouldn't be possible, but are, subscribe and come with us. There's a whole universe left to fall into.